4 years ago in 2021, the world mourned a little star, Sylvester Oromoni. 3 years later, his mother, Mrs. Rosemary Sylvester Oromoni, died not being able to recover from her loss. The boy who was bullied and beaten, he said he was threatened to stay silent. Those were his last testimonies. If the world has forgotten, history will not. In November 2021, Nigeria witnessed one of the most heart-shattering tragedies in its recent history. A 12-year-old boy, Sylvester Oromoni, a student of Darwin College, Lagos, became the symbol of a national wound, a reminder that even classrooms can become crime scenes and that some children never return home. Sylvester was not a statistic. He was a child with dreams, handwritten in the margins of his notebooks. His parents described him as gentle, curious, and respectful, the kind of boy who still said yes sir and yes ma'am. His father called him our future. His mother, Mrs. Rosemary Sylvester Oromoni, called him my miracle because he was her last child. On November 21st, 2021, a phone call changed everything. The school reported that he had sustained injuries while playing football, but the truth emerged in whispers from Sylvester himself. Weak, in pain, struggling to speak, he named fellow students. He said he was beaten. He said he was threatened to stay silent. Those were his last testimonies. Within days, his small body failed. Nigeria erupted, hashtags trended, people marched, newspapers carried his face. His school was shut down. The nation demanded accountability. Investigations began. Statements were issued, committees sat, files moved, and slowly, as the months passed, the noise faded. The system returned to silence, but grief did not. After the burial, Mrs. Rosemary Oromoni withdrew from the world. For a woman whose life revolved around her last child, time became punishment. She visited his room often, sometimes sitting beside his bed without speaking. Family members said she never healed. She only learned how to survive pain in public. Every anniversary of his death reopened the wound. Justice remained distant. Promises dissolved into paperwork. Nigeria moved on. The internet moved on. Society moved on. But a mother never did. 3 years after her son's death in 2024, Mrs. Rosemary Sylvester Oromoni died. Doctors recorded the medical explanation. History records the truth. She died of grief. 2 deaths and 1 story. A bright child lost to violence. A mother lost to the silence that followed. These are not details to be buried. These are names to be remembered. When societies forget, history writes. When voices go quiet, history speaks. Sylvester Oromoni and Ms. Rosemary Sylvester Oromoni, a boy and his mother, both victims. 4 years later, if the world has forgotten, history will not.